Previously on the Tomb Raider Marathon. Oh my god, I forgot to talk about the beta outfit. I'll probably do it on Tomb Raider Remaster, what the heck. And with that, a new set of adventures begin. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Tomb Raider Marathon. Today we're starting game número 3 as we're moving on to Tomb Raider 3. Released in 1998, the year yours truly was brought into the world, this game is, I would say, the more complete game of the first 3 games, since it expanded on Lara's moveset in a lot of different ways. How, you may ask? Well, let's watch this intro cutscene and then we're gonna talk how much this game improved. So let's enjoy it.
Yelling myself hoarse on this radio every day. It's just the weather dumps on us frequently here, and maybe my transmission doesn't get through. I don't know.
I can't understand one word of what you say, Willard.
It's all going swell, sir.
Get the bit up! Get it out!
Turn it off! Off! Hey! Switch it off!
Think you better come and check out Site 2. What about this?
Blow through it. Find more meteorite.
Nah, something a little younger than that.
Oh no! Billy!
I don't want you to set that explosive, do you hear me? I do not want you to set that explosive!
Wretched pyros. This place is a busy history.
Busy indeed. Alright, so here we go. Tomb Raider 3, Adventures of Lara Croft. So yeah, just like I mentioned in the beginning of the marathon, I will be playing through the PlayStation version of this game. Just like the last 2 versions and also as the next future games. Well, except for Tomb Raider 2, or I guess Tomb Raider 6, since I'm playing the PS2 version, since it doesn't have a PS1 version, unless somebody was crazy enough to do a demake. And why are we going on a demo? Why are you doing this, Lara? Okay, let's just skip this ahead. Alright, so you may have noticed that the radio menu is basically the same as the last games. However, yeah, it's basic. Yeah, the radio menu is basically the exact same as Tomb Raiders 1 and 2. So, actually, I'm gonna lower the music a bit. As well as the sound effects, why not? And yeah, basically, the radio menu is the exact same as before. The same options that you have as the last 2 games. And then, of course, we have Lara's home. And I'm going to say right now that if there's one Croft Manor that I would highly recommend you do, is this one right here. Tomb Raider 3's Tomb Raider 3's Croft Manor is without question the best version of Croft Manor. Probably in the entire classic series, since spoilers, this is the last time we'll ever see the Croft Manor, unfortunately. And yeah, basically, if you want to see the full experience, go check this out because there's a lot of things to do in this Croft Manor. And like I mentioned, if you guys really want me to, if you guys want me to check out the craft manners, let me know in the comments below. And, you know, if there is enough praise, then I guess I will do all 3 of them. But with that said, let's not waste any more time and go into and start a brand new game by going into the first level, Jungle. So yeah, you may notice that, yes, I mentioned that I will be playing through the PlayStation version of Tomb Raider 3, and I know that there's a lot of people already trembling in fear because I'm playing the dreaded PlayStation version. And that there's actually multiple reasons as to why people are trembling in fear, because the PlayStation version of Tomb Raider 3 is regarded by many as not only one of the hardest ways to play Tomb Raider 3, but the PlayStation 3 version of Tomb Raider 3 is regarded by many as not only the hardest Tomb Raider game, but also it is considered by many to be one of the hardest games in the PlayStation 1 library, which honestly, thinking about it is just insane. But as someone who has been playing this game more and more, I do know some tricks and strategies on how to beat this game efficiently and effectively on the PlayStation version. So this walkthrough is going to be more beginner friendly than the last 2 games. And by beginner friendly, I mean that I'm going to assume that you're playing this game on the PlayStation version and you're having the biggest trouble on how to go through each and every single one of these traps and obstacles. So yeah, join me along on this journey as we go into Lara's toughest adventure, because yes, this game is really difficult and trying to do a no MEDPACK run is going to be a big challenge, but we'll find a way on how to do it. So with that said, let's get started. So yeah, as you can see, here we are in the jungles of India, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump over here to the right, because we can actually claim the first secret right off the bat. And yeah, you would just want to aim for this little corner right here, and then just do a hop, and you will land right on the secret, as you can see down here. Now, unfortunately, because I'm playing the original PlayStation release, unfortunately, by picking up items, the game does not tell me what items I picked up. And that's actually a very annoying issue that I have with this game. It's honestly my biggest issue with the game, believe it or not. And that's the fact that when I pick up items, there's the question of, okay, did I pick up more than one item, or how many items did I got? Like, for example, if I got Uzi clips, that I got 1 Uzi clip, 2 Uzi clips on the same pickup. I don't know. I want to know. Thankfully, they did fix this in the remastered version, which is really awesome. And just to show you real quick, what we got was the shotgun, but also we got some Uzi clips, as you can see right here. So yeah, we got the shotgun right off the bat. And yeah, as you can see, we're going to slide off. We're going to see a monkey just pop in from existence. However, I'm going to spare him since he's just minding his own business, so I don't have to kill it. But yeah, we just want to slide to the left side of this mudslide. And right over here on this ledge, we got some shotgun shells and we get a large MEDPACK. Now, as soon as we step on this tile, we want to hurry up because, oh my god, it's a boulder! But it's just going to stop there and you're basically safe. So there you go. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we're going to do a running jump over to this ledge right here, because this will contain the second secret of the level. So yeah, 2 secrets right off the bat, containing some shotgun shells, and a very interesting mechanic that a lot of people hate. So in Tomb Raider 1, the save system is that you encounter save crystals every once in a while, and you can use them to save your game. In Tomb Raider 2, you can save anytime, anywhere, at any point of the game. So essentially, Tomb Raider 1, you have a limited amount of saves, while in Tomb Raider 2, you can save anytime, anywhere, with no restrictions. In Tomb Raider 3, they decided to combine both save systems into one game. So by claiming this save crystal, if we go to our inventory, we can actually see that we have save game crystals. And if you use one, you actually save your game. And this is something that a lot of people hate about the PlayStation version, and that is the save system, because it essentially boils down to you can save any time, but you have a limit of how many times you can save. Which a lot of people, which I don't know why, but it reminds me a lot of Resident Evil when it comes to it, or at least classic Resident Evil. And I gotta say, when I first played this game, I didn't mind the save game mechanics, since honestly, it wasn't really that big of an issue. But I can understand why a lot of people don't like it, especially if this game, or specifically if this version of Tomb Raider 3 is your first time playing through Tomb Raider 3, because again, like I mentioned, this game can get really difficult at a lot of points. However, even though I will not, oh my god, I'm trying to get my phone on the other side of the room. Even though I'm gonna try not to save scum my way through this game, I will give a lot of recommendations when to save the game. And honestly, I'm gonna save my game more often because, the Let's Play curse has cursed me in Tomb Raider 1 and 2. So, and I'm very scared that it will happen with Tomb Raider 3. So, yeah. Also, in case you're wondering why I'm not mentioning the controls, is because Lara basically controls the exact same as she does in Tomb Raider 2. The only thing that changes are the L2 and R2 buttons, and also the way how you pull out a flare, which I'm going to mention when the time is right. Okay, so once we get down to this mudslide, we want to go to the left, because in this little alcove, we can get a save crystal, but also we can claim the third secret of the level. So yeah, we got 3 secrets right off the bat. That is awesome. Now back here in this alcove, we have some grenades. And right over here, we have an annoying sound that is on my curtain. What the heck is going on? Okay. But right here in this little alcove, we have some flares. And I want to see something real quick, if it's the same thing. So we got 2 flares. So Tomb Raider 2 gave us 6 flares. And this game is 8. So yeah, we got even more flares, which is awesome. Also, that squeaking noise is annoying me. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know why, but my curtains have like a squeaky noise, which I don't know what's causing it. Maybe it's because of the heat. But whatever, right? I'll just have to deal with it. I mean, thankfully it's not getting picked up by the mic, but even with headphones, I can hear it. Alright, so let's go ahead and claim the shotgun shells. And before we continue on, we can actually use a shortcut to skip to the end of the level. And should I save my game? Nah, let's not save the game. Actually, I do recommend you save your game, because this part can be kind of tricky, especially if you screw it up. So essentially, you can actually jump over this tree, or over this tree structure, to actually go to the end of the level, which is all the way over here. And basically what you want to do is you want to angle yourself to the outside of that little ledge, and then as soon as you jump, you want to veer to the left, and so that you can actually grab the ledge as you slide backwards. So we're just gonna do a running jump, and oh wow, I did it! Look at that. Yeah, usually you would land on that tile, which is actually a slope, but yeah, basically you can just. Or wait a minute, no, this was a slope on the PC version. Oh well. But yeah, basically you make a running jump for this platform, and then what you want to do is you want to walk on midair, okay? And yeah, basically you just want to jump all the way over here, and then we just want to go to the end, and oh, I took damage. Well, that sucks. And yeah, basically the end of the level is right over there. However, we need a key. And the key is right over here. Now you do want to be careful, because as soon as you get into this tile, you're going to spawn a monkey that's going to try to steal the key. And if he gets the key, you actually have to kill the monkey. And I don't want to kill the monkey because he's not bothering me. Although he will be a nuisance when he grabs the key. Also, as you can see, we have a Tigger that spawned when we got up here. And yeah, the key just goes right over here. And yeah, that's basically the end of the level. So let's see my end time to see how long it took me to beat the level. Alright, so it took me 9.5 minutes, and 3 out of 6 secrets. Unfortunately, that's not perfect, so which means that I have to start the level again. So yeah, I'm just gonna reload the game, and I will. Well, actually, I'll have to reload the level, but yeah, I will basically reload the level, and I will see you guys back at the spot. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, everyone, I am back. I just picked up all the items from the third secret, and the reason why I want to take that shortcut instead of just going through this place is because if you look at the ground, you may notice that the ground is a bit wavy, and that is because this entire area is quicksand, and quicksand is actually a new mechanic in this game that it's basically when you land on it, as you can see right here, yeah, you're just gonna sink to a point. However, if you continue down that pathway, you're going to sink too much that you're actually going to drown. And while you are under, or I guess under the quicksand, you lose breath, you lose air meter faster as if you were underwater. And yeah, that can actually kill you very quickly. So you do want to be careful where you step on quicksand. But yeah, basically now we just want to come over here. And as soon as we get into this room, there's going to be a monkey that's going to snatch this MEDPACK. And you may be like, hey, I'm going to kill you. However, you don't want to do that because this monkey will actually drop the MEDPACK. And he will drop it right here. And you can actually see that the monkey took you to a lever. So yeah, thank you, monkey. Now this level is going to open a door that was back there where we spawned the monkey, or where the monkey took the MEDPACK. However, instead of doing that, we're actually going to go into this area with this water. Now this area is actually a sort of return path to the area where we're just at. However, by coming through here, we can actually get a small MEDPACK, which is right here on the ground. And then directly above the MEDPACK is a doorway or a passageway you can take to basically go back to where you were. And yeah, this is the only way to get out of the water. So if you fall into the water, then you have to find the area, otherwise you will drown. Alright, and then we want to come over here. And this is where we were. As you can see, there's the monkey, and there is the area with the MEDPACK. Now, the door that we opened is right over here. And as soon as we enter, the door is going to shut, and we're going to see this lever. Now, what this lever is going to do is it's going to activate that spike wall that you see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the lever, and then I'm going to roll and do a running jump. So flip the switch, roll, and then do a running jump so you can land on this ledge, and you can actually go get safe from the spike wall. So yeah, a lot of traps already. I mean, we got a mudslide with spikes. Now we had water with currents, and now we have spike walls. And we also have a zip line, because why not? So that's awesome. Alright, so as you can see right there, we got some fishes, and those are piranhas. And if you fall into the water, we're going to go straight for Laura. So yeah, make sure you don't fall into the water, because they can kill you very quickly. Alright, so now I'm going to take my pistols, because as soon as we go into this room, I'm going to spawn a Tigger. And what I like to do is I like to just jump over to this spot and just snipe him. Unless he decides to run away. There you go. Alright, and in this room, all the way over here, which is by taking a hard right as you enter. If we go up here, on this little alcove, we can get some Uzi clips. Which a lot of people seem to forget those are there. I mean, I don't usually remember those are there, so there you go. Alright. And right here... Wait. Wasn't there a MEDPACK here? Oh, the monkey took it. Oh my god, okay. Or yeah, you stupid monkey. Wait, where'd he go? Where's my MEDPACK? You bastard. Wait a minute. Where did he put my stuff? Monkey, answer me, damn it. Alright, alright, anyway, let's just get these flares and oh, here's the MEDPACK. Okay. So yeah, he just dropped the MEDPACK right here. Very interesting. Yeah, I usually don't have that monkey take that MEDPACK away. But yeah, basically basically as you can see, as we go through here, we have a lever on a tree trunk, which I have no idea how that makes sense, but whatever. Now, as soon as you pull the lever, you're going to open a door, but you're also going to activate a boulder. However, you just go up to this step. Yeah, the boulder's not going to get you. Oh my god, so scary. Alright, so now let's go into the lever. Or the door that we opened with the lever, which is right here to the left. Hi, monkey. And this lever is going to open the gate where the boulder was. And we can now go into the next area. Now, as soon as you step on this tile, you're going to spawn a Tigger. Which is not going to follow you if you go back to the door. Now, as we continue on, we're going to spawn another Tigger. So we want to be careful. Oh, he got me. Wow. Alright, now before we continue, if we go up here for where the first Tigger was, we can get some shotgun shells. And also get this awesome music as we explore through the jungle. Something spooky is in the jungle. And yeah, like, I just realized that I never talked in detail about the soundtrack of the first two games. And honestly, it feels like a huge disservice because these soundtracks for the first three games are just marvelous. Nathan McCree did an amazing job with these soundtracks. I mean, of course, we have the main theme, the T-Rex theme, Longing for Home in Tomb Raider 1, the Venice violins, Vertigo, the Skidoo from Tomb Raider 2, and there's a lot of themes in this game that are just wonderful. In fact, I would even say that Tomb Raider 3 is by far my favorite game in terms of soundtrack. I love this game's soundtrack. It is so good. There's a lot of tracks that I literally listen on repeat, and they're just awesome. Alright, so you may notice right here we got a spike pit. However, you may notice that the spikes continue on to that side. Well, that is because this area is actually a return path from a different place, which we're going to get into later. Okay, now you may notice that the monkey's telling us right here that, hey, this is the way to go. However, yeah, we can't go past this area, so what gives? Like, how do we get past through here? Well, that is when one of our new features comes into play. By pressing L2, Lara can duck and she can actually crawl in tight spaces. And yeah, basically this will allow her to crawl and also allow the developers to have more creative level design for their levels. And that's actually really good because as the game progresses or as the games go on, the levels feel more alive. Or they feel more organic or more realistic, so to speak. And that's actually awesome. Like, seriously, that's the reason why I love these games a lot, is because they feel like you're exploring alongside Lara in these realistic sort of locations, which is awesome. All right, now as we go into this, if we go in these tree trunks on the left, we can actually get a new type of ammunition. And this ammunition is MP5 clips. So yeah, MP5 clips. So we're going to get an MP5, which is another way of naming the M16. It's basically the same weapon. And that was a weird collision right there. All right, let's go ahead and jump across because down there, yeah, we got a pit of spikes or a pit of spike, because yeah, there's just one tile, so that's awesome. Now you can go down there if you want. However, there is a door that is shut, so yeah, we have to find a way to open it, and that's where this passageway leads to. So we can actually open the door. Yeah, and you may notice Lara just looking up at ledge right there, and that ledge will allow us to pull that lever. Now you may also notice there's actually a save crystal over there, and I'm gonna teach you, and you can actually get this crystal without taking damage. So what you want to do is you want to go all the way to the left of this tile, and then we want to go up the step. And then what you want to do is you want to take a step backwards, and then want to take a step forward. And by doing this, Lara will be in the perfect position to make a jump. And okay, didn't grab the ledge. That is weird. All right, try again. There we go. That's what is supposed to happen. All right, so let's go ahead and jump. And yeah, you may notice that I didn't took any damage, so that's awesome. All right, and now we have to drop down here. And then we want to make a running jump and grab for this ledge, which will contain a small MEDPACK. And this is basically the way to go if you decide to come through the spikes right over here. So yeah, just walk through the spikes and then just make a jump for this platform right here. And yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and shimmy across. We got a little monkey basically showing us stuff, I guess. Don't nudge me, monkey. And yeah, with that said, let's go up here and let's go into this dark cave. Now, you may notice that, yeah, I press L2, and L2 is actually for crouching, which means that, yeah, how do we pull a flare out? I mean, is there an easy way to pull a flare? Well, there's two ways to pull a flare. Number one is you can actually just go to your inventory and just pull the flare. Or what you can do is pressing select and R1 at the same time, and Lara will pop a flare out. And yeah, that's actually a very simple way of pulling out a flare. Now this level right here is going to open some double doors, or it's going to open some doors in the bottom room as we enter this area where I showed you that spike pit. Now what it's also going to do is going to activate that boulder that is above me. However, it's not going to roll out until we start getting out of here. But before we actually go there, we're going to go into this little crawl space and claim the 4th secret of the level, which contains some harpoon ammo and a new type of ammunition, which is a rocket. So yeah, we can actually get a freaking rocket launcher in this game, which is awesome. All right, now I'm going to pull another flare, and now I'm going to tell you about the 3rd new gimmick about this game, and that is by pressing R2. By pressing R2, you can actually sprint and, yeah, basically run away from traps as they start chasing you, or enemies. And yeah, basically you may notice that we also have a new bar, and that is actually your stamina meter, which once it depletes, you cannot run anymore. Now, unfortunately, in this game, when you deplete part of your stamina bar, you cannot you cannot run again until that stamina bar refills again. So it's kind of similar to Dark Souls 2 when you sprint and you use all your stamina bar. You have to wait for the stamina bar to completely regen, it's a bit annoying, but again, it was fixed in the remaster, so it's no big deal. But then again, it really doesn't matter to me since I usually never sprint in this game unless I'm, going back to a spot after I die, which hopefully doesn't happen in the first level, considering that I died in Tomb Raider 2's first level. Alright, now, the idea is to go down. However, you may notice that there's actually a little crawl space on this tree trunk. And basically, we can pull up and claim the 5th secret of the level. We also have some weird growling, and that's because there's a Tigger below me. Now in this secret, we get some MP5 clips and some flares. And basically, Lara will not pick up items unless she's in this position. Now, while you're in this position, actually no, you cannot turn. Yeah, you can only turn Lara if you're actually on your fours. So please don't take that out of context. But another thing you can actually do while you're in this position is that you can actually take your guns out and you can actually fire while you're staying crouched. However, this only applies to pistols. guns like your shotgun, MP5, grenade launcher, and all that stuff, you cannot pull them out as you go into a crouch position. Now, I guess I should also mention that in the original, in the PS1 version and the PC version, you can only get out of crawl spaces by going backwards. In the remasters, and to an extent, in the original release of Tomb Raider 5, they would change this, which we're going to get into when we get to Tomb Raider 5. Alright, so here we got a little Tigger to kill. However, behind me, there's actually some spikes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep jumping. And I'm just going to kill this Tigger as I'm jumping. And there he is. Awesome. So yeah, the gates that we opened are those gates right there. With the lever that we pulled where the secret was. Now, if you forgot to pull the lever, there is a hole down here which has some spikes. And this route will take you back to that area with the fog that I show you the spike pit at. And basically, you're going to be taken to the area before, or to the area where you learn how to crouch. So yeah, you're basically going to be taken to that area. And yeah, basically that's a return path if you forgot to open the gate. Now, back here, we have a new type of ammo. And this is ammo for arguably the best, actually, no, not arguably, definitively the best weapon in all of Tomb Raider, or at least all of classic Tomb Raider, and that is the Desert Eagle, which is honestly one of the greatest weapons in the entire game, because it is as powerful as a shotgun, if not more powerful than a shotgun, but it fires faster than a shotgun. And yeah, this gun has probably one of the most badass sounds when you fire it, which is awesome. Unfortunately, we're not going to see it until much later, so we're going to have to stick with the ammo for now. Alright, so as we enter this area, on this little tree trunk, we got some flares. And now we have to deal with a boulder trap. However, this boulder trap is pretty simple. You just want to run across this area. Get some funky music, and we're going to spawn 2 boulders. And there is a 3rd boulder, but if you just jump from this side, which is to the left, you're going to trigger it and it's not going to bother you. You're like, yeah, look at that. Very easy. Alright, and right in this little area, we have a small MEDPACK, but also we have an opening right here. And this will give us access to the 6th and final secret of the level. So yeah, unlike Tomb Raider 2, where we have 3 secrets per level, in this game we're going back to Tomb Raider 1 rules, I guess, where you basically have a predetermined number of secrets per level. Which I kind of like to some extent, because it basically shows that you need to do more exploration in certain levels. Alright, so now we're going to get out of here. And I highly recommend you jump from the right side, because if you jump from the left side, Lara will not jump, and you're just going to fall into this spike pit that is right in front of me. And then basically you just want to jump and grab in the air, so you can actually slide into this platform. And then we just want to jump back and grab the ledge above me. And there we go. And that is all the secrets in the first level of Tomb Raider 3. So now we just have to finish the level and move along. Okay, so you can explore that area if you want, but there's really nothing there. Now, in this water, if we go right here to the right, there is some Uzi clips we can pick up. And right about now, we have a bit of a fork in the road, because we can actually take either a short way or a long way. Now, if you want to go the short way, what you want to do is you want to go into the water, and there is this area right here. So yeah, this door right here. This will basically take you to a new area. However, I'm actually going to do the long way, because you're going to be in that area no matter what, and you do the long way to get to the short way. So yeah, you're not going to skip anything like interesting puzzles or secrets or anything if you decide to go the short way. Like, the only thing you're going to miss is getting some items early, but oh, hello monkey. But yeah, basically that's all that it is. Not to mention that, you know, this is a walkthrough and I'm going to show the long way every single time. So there you go. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go get up this tree trunk and you want to pull this lever. And this lever, as you see, is going to open that door up in the distance. So now we got to get to that lever. And the best way to do so is by going into this ledge. And then we just want to do a running jump over to this rocky formation. And then we can move on to the long way. Now you want to be careful in this part because if you're hasty, you're actually going to fall off. Right over here. And basically, we are above that pool of water that we swam through at the beginning of the level. So yeah, basically, if you fall off, you're basically going back to the beginning of the level. So yeah, don't do that. In fact, right there, you see a ledge to the right, to the bottom right. That is the ledge where we picked up the MEDPACK that the monkey dropped, and we flipped a switch. And if you continue down that pathway, is where we got that small MEDPACK in the water. So yeah, basically, yeah, don't fall into the water. That's basically my advice. Okay, so here we got a crawl space right here, but there's pretty much nothing. It's basically going to show you some stuff you have to go into, but yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so right here, we're going to go over here to get a save crystal. However, if we drop down here-ish, we're going to spawn 2 Tiggers. Maybe. Sometimes they spawn, sometimes they don't. Maybe I gotta step on a specific tile. And what the heck am I grabbing onto? Oh my god, am I gonna die on the first level of Tomb Raider 2? Or Tomb Raider 3? Wow. You gosh darn Tiggers. Why am I not moving? Alright, that's because there's a bug in this game. Which I'm going to explain in the next level. Okay, so that was terrible. Also, yeah, what the heck was wrong with this? Like, look at this. Yeah, a very interesting collision detection there. That is very interesting. Alright, so assuming you defeated the Tiggers easily, after you're done with that, what you want to do is you want to go up here to this waterfall. And then what you want to do is we want to go to the left. And basically, this will take you to the area where the short way will actually spit you out from. So yeah, let's go over here and get one of the best songs in the game once again, which is called The Puzzle Element. So yeah, I love this song. This song basically plays when you have a puzzle to deal with, which is freaking awesome. Now in this middle platform, there are some flares, and the idea is to open this door right here. Now, as soon as you enter this room, you want to go to the other side, because right here on the right, there is a movable block. So yeah, the first movable block of Tomb Raider 3. And basically, what you want to do is you want to put this block on the tile that resembles the block. So basically, the tile I'm standing on right here. So essentially, you want to pull this block twice. And basically, yeah, as you can see Laura right there, the block, or by putting the block in the perfect position, you're going to open this door. And in this door, we have this, or in this room, we got a lever, which is going to open a trap door. And this trap door is behind the movable block. Now, thankfully, we wouldn't have to move the block anymore, so we can just go over here and just go behind the block. Which is awesome. Now, okay, yeah, you may... Oh, that was a weird freeze. Now, you may notice right there that that door shut, and that is because that door is the door you would have came from if you took the short path. So yeah, now the long path and the short path are now the same path. So... yeah, essentially what you're missing... So yeah, basically, by taking the long path, you're going to miss a a save crystal and a zip line. That's basically it. And 2 Tiggers if you want to, you know, kill them. Now this lever is going to open the door that we need to go into, and this lever is going to open a door to my left, I'm sorry, to my right, which will actually get us out of here, because we're basically stuck in this room, but not anymore after pulling the lever. So yeah, let's go ahead and get up here. And yeah, with that said, let's go into this room and pull this lever. Now what this lever is going to do is it's going to flood that area where we fought the Tiggers, and basically we can now access new areas in that room. And basically, the objective of this room right here is we want to open those 2 double gates that you see right there. And to do so, once we flood the water, we want to come over here, which is on the other side to where we enter that little cave area. And at the end of this passageway, you may notice there's actually a ladder. And yeah, basically, we want to get to the top of the room. So we can actually pull a lever that will open the thing. Now if you want, you can actually just jump over here and grab this ledge, or what you can do, just to show you real quick, because why not, the correct way, so to speak, is to just pull up here and then just do a running jump, and that's basically it. But it's faster to just grab the ledge from the other side. Alright, so let's pull the lever, and yeah, I didn't show it, but the lever actually opened the double gates that are down here in the water. So now, we have to just make it. Also, watch out when you die, because I was playing this level a long time ago, and I actually killed myself by diving into that pillar. Yeah, I landed on the pillar and I just killed myself, which is, oh man, it was awesome. And I didn't save, so I had to do the level again. I think I was playing the PC version for the first time, which, yeah, that's interesting. Ah! Oh, Laura, what are you doing? Okay. Let's just... trigger the Tigger. And yeah, basically the idea is to just lure him, and then when he gets close, just jump backwards, and there you go. And yeah, we're close to the end of the level. Now, before we go up the ladder, which is the way to go, there are some MP5 clips here to the left. And to the right, I believe we have Uzi clips. No, we got shotgun shells. Okay. I was wrong. Okay, so now we have to go get that key that we got back in the shortcut. However, like I mentioned, as soon as you get on the tile that is right in front of me, yeah, as you can see, there's the key, you're actually going to spawn a monkey. And yeah, basically, if you don't pick up this key, if the monkey picks up the key before you do, you have to kill the monkey because he will not drop it. So what I like to do is as soon as I pull up, I take one step, and then I just grab the key. And as you can see, we will grab the key before the monkey does every time. Now, what's actually weird is that in the remastered version, I believe they moved the key to this tile right here. Either this tile or this tile right here. One of the two. But basically, yeah, the key is no longer here. So, which makes it so that the monkey will grab the key much easier. Which is, yeah, I guess Saber wants us to kill monkeys, apparently. So that's interesting. Alright, so right here we got a Tigger, which we already killed. Except that this time he's being more stupid. I also love how, and yeah, you can tell that there's a lot of more attention to detail in this game. Like, for example, when you kill enemies, blood like still splatters after you kill them, which is friggin' awesome. And you may also notice that, yeah, your guns now emit smoke, which is awesome. And you can barely notice, but after you fire your shots, you can actually see bullets come out of the guns, which is really cool. And I love it. Like, yeah, this game has like more attention to detail than the last two games. which is awesome. Like, I would say visually, this might be my favorite Tomb Raider game. But yeah, as you can see right here, we go to the left to claim some shotgun shells. And yeah, as you can see, here we go. Or here we got the lock for the key that we got. And yeah, as you can see, we can now legitimately end the level by getting all the kills, all the items, and all the secrets. So let's end this level. And we do have a cutscene, so let's go ahead and enjoy this one with some of the best dialogue in the game. I swear, I'm not being sarcastic.
Hello? Hello?
What? What do you want from me now?
Nothing that taxing. Are you all right?
Well, if you'd all stop, I might be just fine. Just 100%. Just go.
If you'd all stop, who are you talking about?
All you, hundreds of you, talking and chattering and breaking my brain up.
Well, I'm not quite sure where you're coming from, but I just want to know about the Infada artifact. In the temple up there.
Voodoo magic and all, huh? I don't touch this stuff myself.
It's not voodoo. Look, is there anyone else here with you?
Yeah, Randy and Rory.
Randy and Rory? Where? What are you all doing here?
Well, they're staying put in that temple. I told them not to. I warned them first. Not doing much now, I doubt, under half a ton of mudslide. Me. I'm leaving. Next bus out. This jungle has rooted enough rot into me. I'd offer the same advice to you, but you don't seem like the type to take it. To care if I said you're gonna die in there. Yeah, die.
So fun fact, the guy and the music we're hearing is called Tony the Loon. Yeah, and the song that was playing is also known as Tony the Loon, which, yeah, that's awesome. The fact that we just get tracks based on characters, that's pretty funny. But there you guys have it. That is it for Jungle. And as you can see, we got a beautiful rendition of the Tomb Raider theme. And yeah, as you can see, we got all secrets, and we didn't use a single health pack, and it took me 32 minutes. That is pretty insane. And also, this recording is 50 minutes, although I have to cut the beginning part again because I did show the shortcut and I didn't save. And also, yeah, I did not save at all in this level. And honestly, that's because this level overall is really not that difficult. In fact, I would even say that this is one of the easier normal stages in Tomb Raider 3. And yes, I said normal stages because, spoilers, we will have boss levels as we go into future levels, which are basically the same length as Dragon Slayer, if not a bit longer, which, you know, I actually really like. I actually kind of like that we get more short-based levels, which I actually kind of like. A lot of people seem to not like them, or the short levels, since they don't compare to, like, the big boy stages, but I don't know. There's something about them that I really appreciate. Maybe it's because of it's a more... we get a little break from the oh my god, from the from the behemoth levels that we're gonna encounter later down the road. But yeah, with that said, that is it for the first episode of Tomb Raider 3. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Tomb Raider Marathon. And next time we meet, we're moving on to the first difficult level of this game. Yes, already, level 2, and that is the Temple Ruins. And yeah, a lot of people seem to struggle with this one, but I'm going to show you some very quick and easy strategies to beat this level. And also, as a promise, I will start saving in the next video. But until then, this is Jonathan Wolf, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.